Okay, boys, daily market outlook. Let's dive straight into it. Today is a no news Tuesday, as you can see right here. No news Tuesday, it's the 18th of March. Let's dive straight into it. So, Euro USD weekly time frame. So far, the candle has not printed much. We have swept liquidity. We still have this weekly gap and potentially this monthly order block that we are waiting for price to tap into. In that monthly order block, I'm going to point out this weekly refinement zone that we have right here. So potentially if price comes into this order block, it'll maybe also come into here before rejecting to the downside. We have this weekly breaker after this weekly market structure shift right here, and this overall weekly demand zone down here. Let's drop down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, this isn't the clearest of daily time frames right here. We have equal lows down here. We currently have this high, which could be a target for price. We have FOMC tomorrow, so I'm honestly expecting bullishness for tomorrow. Today, let's look at the 4-hour time frame to understand what price is doing. So as of right now, what price has done, right, is we have basic market structure right here. So I know you guys can't see it, but just give me a second. So Euro USD, we've broken above this high, we've created a pullback, and now potentially we are going to continue expanding higher, or we are going to reverse and head lower. It would be sort of unexpected for us to just reverse lower from here, but yeah, I'm still expecting higher prices. Let's drop down to the 1-hour time frame to see what price is doing. So on the 1-hour time frame, what price has done so far is we have left equal highs up into here. We have this order block right here, which could potentially be a sign of bearish momentum. Did this candle just before the London session open has printed a bearish candle essentially. And let's jump down to the 15-minute time frame. What price has done so far is supply has been in control so far. So if you use order blocks and stuff, this is the same stuff. Bearish order blocks have been in control, and before seeing bullish prices, what we'd want to see is price potentially break above this high. This is a potential trade idea for shorts. I do believe that we have some current lows that are pretty weak, but yeah. If we want to see bullish momentum, obviously, as I've just explained, break above this high, and then we can take longs targeting all of these equal highs right up into here. So let's go over GBP USD now. GBP USD weekly time frame. We have this weekly fair value gap right here that is unmitigated, along with this weekly breaker and this weekly zone. Just a quick note for anyone trading today, as we do have FOMC tomorrow, I recommend you lower your risk or you shave off some risk. Days before FOMC are not known to be the highest probability days. So that's the weekly time frame. Let's drop down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we currently have this daily gap, which is still open. We have swept the previous weekly high, which we have not done on the euro. If you look at the daily time frame on the euro, this is the previous weekly high. And right now we have SMT between these highs right here. So this has swept the previous weekly high. This one is currently not swept the previous weekly high right here, as you can see. Let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, what price has done, again, just really basic market structure: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we are potentially waiting for a higher low into maybe this daily gap for another higher high, or because we do have equal lows down here, potentially what price will do is it will reverse further down. So higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then potentially we sweep this, and then we still get the move up, right? Because we still have not mitigated this monthly zone. On the 15-minute time frame, what price has done is, as I've just explained, it has still been pushing bearish since this high. So bearish supply has been in control all along. And now we are looking to see if price is going to trade just below this low, which is right before the daily gap. That is not coincidental, and potentially see bullish momentum from here, right? So we have this 15-minute zone right here on GBP USD, which is just in the daily gap, in the daily order block, sorry. And yeah, below the M15 liquidity point. So this is a nice area to potentially look for longs. Let's go to the DXY now. So DXY, this is currently the weekly opening right here. So the NWOG, we have swept this low. Let's down to the daily time frame. We currently have equal lows down here. We have closed this daily gap right here. And yesterday's candle, we printed a pretty, where's the daily gap? Come on. And yesterday's candle, we printed a pretty bearish candle after sweeping this high right here. So potentially we might see lower prices coming down into this low. Let's shop down to the 4-hour time frame now. So on the 4-hour time frame, this is not some 4-hour time frame stuff. On the 4-hour time frame, oh yeah, that was the 1-hour gap. On the 4-hour time frame, we have this liquidity point right up here. We have equal highs right up here, and then we have this zone right here. And what would be nice is if price comes into that zone, like if we push up from here, sweep this liquidity, come into that zone, create a 4-hour wick, and then potentially see the downside momentum, right? So let's drop down to the 15-minute time frame now. On the 15-minute time frame, I'm still viewing this as a liquidity point. If we drop down to the 5-minute, we do have this 5-minute refinement zone, which price has just mitigated. So right here. So we might see lower prices from this 5-minute zone. Oh yeah, the 1-hour time frame is pretty important right now. We might see lower prices from this 5-minute zone, but this 1-hour fair value gap was currently being respected, and we want to see how this candle closes in the next 16 minutes. If we get some nice bullishness, then potentially longs are still in favor, targeting these highs and overall this zone right here. If not, then we might see lower prices. So overall, it's not super clear today what price wants to do. So yeah, when it's not clear, just make sure you're lowering risk if you are going to be trading, or just don't trade at all and wait for clarity, right? Let's just keep it simple. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.